Hi, this is Gayle. Welcome to my channel. It's Wednesday, so that means we're going to be hanging out with me, with Gayle. So just sit back and relax. I've got my silly boa here, and we're just going to have some fun for a little while. Hang out, enjoy each other's company. You know the drill. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. I invite you to join the channel and join our adventures and just have some fun because we are hashtag Bodacious. And who can take ourselves seriously with a hashtag like that? You know, we have the hashtag because it is not just who we are on this channel, but it's a way of life. It's going out and it's grabbing life and not letting go no matter what happens. So we're just going to have some fun. We're just going to talk today and hang out. We don't usually have an agenda. Sometimes we might open with an unboxing or something like that and go from there. But today, not even that. Because what we're going to do, I've got a couple of questions about the upcoming travel season. And so we're going to talk about that for a few minutes and just kind of, chill, hang out. Patricia is here. Hi, Patricia. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Such a day it is. So let's see. Still got some pages opening up here. Or not pages, tabs. I don't know where pages came from. I've been working on, I get to do a social media training this Sunday for churches down in Cleveland, Tennessee. It's a ways down. And I've had that on my brain. So pages, tabs opening. Right now, it's all a blur. Y'all know how that goes when you're trying to get ready for something. So this has no pressure, just my husband's colleagues and boss being there. No big deal. So my tabs are opening. It's taking them a minute. I'm going to see how my phone is doing here. See if I can open it up a little more quickly. Well, my computer's throwing its temper tantrum, I guess. Did I say temper tantrum? It's weird that it's not opening. And the thing is, all of my tabs were open just fine just a minute ago. So, okay, here we go. I can pull everybody up on my phone, if not the computer. Oh, okay. Well, Patricia, I'm glad you're still with me. And Frugal Granny, it's nice to see you. Thank you for coming in and welcome. So the questions are Gloria, who watches on her phone, but the chat won't run on her phone. She wanted me to talk about some upcoming travel things for this spring. And Frugal Granny, that may fit in with your motto. Oh, I see, it's Laurel. Laurel is Frugal Granny. Hey, I like that. Yeah. Okay, Laurel just informed us that her channel name is Frugal Granny's Creations. I like that. And it's still coming in. She wants to know, Laurel's asking how we like her name. Laurel, I love your name. I do indeed. Because if there's one thing other than peace that the world needs right now is more information about how to be frugal. That's why I'm excited about Melissa's channel, Frugal Living, And you guys are going to have a lot of information to share. So, and of course, I like frugal crafts because there's so much stuff all around us that we can use just out of our everyday life to create the crafts. You know, I'm taking your idea and I'm making the draft stop for the van door, and was going to make, I've got an old towel, but it looks like my old towel is going to be a little bit short. So I've got this old pair of jeans, and I'm going to take those and rip the leg or cut the legs off and sew them a little bit, if that goes okay, and create the draft stop with those. So then I have plans for the top part of the jeans. I'm excited about that. I'm going to make a purse out of them. I've done that a few times before, and they always turn out so cute. So I'm going to do that. So, you know. So is that the kind of crafts you're going to be kind of focusing on, Laurel? I know we talked about several things with the ebook and things like that. And you talked about making some things out of recycled materials. But I didn't know if you were going to branch out beyond that or if you're going to stay with that theme. Melissa's here. Hi, Melissa, Miss Frugal Living. And Patricia does a lot of neat craft work as well. So, in fact, my computer is still acting strange. I don't know. And it was kind of acting strange earlier because what I was trying to do, Patricia, actually is try to get into your channel and watch it because I haven't been there for a while. I wanted to find out about your giveaway that you're doing. So, and you did something with glue on a glue book, I think you did. So, anyway, I'm just going to kind of exit pages. I hope this doesn't cut us off. If it does, I'm going to be sad. I'll come back online. I think we're going to be okay. So you all, do you have any Valentine's Day crafts coming up? Melissa, I'm okay. I'm tired, but you guys know all about how that goes. So. Deep Entropy is here. Hi, Deep. Welcome today. Welcome, welcome. So Gloria had asked me to talk about some upcoming trips or travel tips for spring. And Tanya is not going to be in today. She had an event to go to. She had asked me about doing a live stream on just general tips about owning a service dog. So I wanted to talk to you all about that and get some feedback because it's really interesting. A couple of people have requested service dog videos, but when I looked at the videos that had the highest watch time last quarter, it was not at all the service dog videos. It was on product reviews and unboxings and camper van life. So I don't want to bore you all, but I want you to have the information that you want. And yeah, Melissa, I feel you too. And Frugal Granny says she has a purse that's almost finished. It was done without sewing. It was mostly just tying fringe together. I love those. I actually did those years and years ago. What we did was I worked at a thrift shop and people donated I won't even go there. But anyway, We took some of the t-shirts off the racks and our volunteers tie-dyed them. Then we cut them into strips. Then we took those strips and we wove them together and we tied them at the bottom and made the cutest bags. So I'm really looking forward to seeing yours, Granny, because that's going to be adorable. Hey, Jeanette Pickering just came in. Hi, Jeanette. How are you? It's good to see you. That is so cool. We have crafters in here, and we've got deep entropy in here. We're just all set for a great day. And so Patricia says she's working on doing a Valentine's Day journal. Yeah. I'm sorry I haven't been in to watch your page. I went in, I've gotten the notifications, and I went in to try to watch your page, but all I got is the same thing that my computer is doing now, which is nothing. I'm going to show you all what it's doing, so you know I'm not kidding here. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at you guys all on the phone, and so if I'm looking down and looking up, that's why, because I want to keep up with what you're saying. And let me just show you this, assuming it'll share. What is up with this? Well, now I've locked up the whole kit and caboodle. But the good thing is, unexpectedly, Patricia, your page just opened. I don't know what's up. So anyhow, I guess I won't be screen sharing. Maybe. We'll see if it actually does. There we go. Now you can see what I am looking at. And when I go into this YouTube, it gives me that, but it's stuck. So I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to keep up with you guys on my phone today. So I probably won't be opening pages them off, which is what I like to do. However, if it changes. Oh, and Patricia, it just went ahead and opened up your channel, which is what I was trying to get it to do earlier, and it wouldn't do it. So now, after this live stream, maybe I can actually get in here and actually watch. There's a glue book I mentioned. So anyway, no, Jeanette, it's not having a good day. I think it's throwing a little temper tantrum. Who knows? Oh, well. And I have my funny red scarf just because Valentine's Day is coming. I know it's early, but I don't care. May as well start early. Yeah, it's 8 days out. Oh, we've got Mel Mel in here. Hi, Mel Mel. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. But yeah, Valentine's Day is next Thursday, so I thought I'd wear my silly red stuff for a couple of videos. I know, why not? With these little boas. It's fun. Mel Mel says it's all good. That's great. Now, you all, if you haven't been to Mel Mel's channel, he is doing a really neat series, speaking with everybody's frugality that is in here, from Frugal Granny's Creations. So, Laurel, Patricia, you and your crafts, certainly Melissa and Jeanette, I know you've done a few things in the past that could be considered frugal. And so Mel Mel is actually doing a series on saving money, and it's putting it in a jar and like physically saving a little bit of money each week or each payday. So if you get paid monthly, you can do it monthly. If you get paid weekly, you can do it weekly. But it's just designed to help teach us how to save. Which brings me to Gloria's comment about spring travel. So, because if you don't save, you can't go anywhere. You have to stay home. You're welcome, Mel Mel. You just fit right in with this crowd today. You really do. So I'm glad you're here. Glad to see you. Sorry to keep looking down. My little computer's throwing a fit, so I can't see on the browser who's in here. So if I keep looking down, that's why. So, oh, I hear somebody coming in to check on me. Maybe. We'll see. If he does, I'll go ahead and shine the thing on him. And he says, LOL, you're glad. All right. I think I'm going to take this off. Hang on just a second. Woo, red threads. Yeah, I thought it would be kind of goofy to just wear it today. Yeah, Patricia, saving jars are very neat. That's what Mel Mel has done. He's got a jar that he keeps putting money in. And the thing is, you don't have to save a huge amount of money at the time. We all know that sometimes even small amount is enough to make a difference because it all adds up. So, in fact, that's one of the ways that we save for our trips is I'll put spare money in a jar. And then I like to use, believe it or not, there are some prescription bottles that are the exact size for quarters. So I'll throw my quarters into these prescription bottles and I'll save up till I have $20 worth or so. And beyond that, I'll start cashing them in. But here's the thing about the quarters in the prescription jars. If you need to go out to a vending machine or whatever, you've got it. And instead of having this all wrapped in paper, you just take the cap off and shake a couple of quarters out. And so you're not dealing with a roll of quarters that are supposed to be in the paper, but the paper rips and then they're all over everywhere. So I like to do that as far as trips, and then putting them in the bottle instead of just having them loose and everywhere helps me keep up with how much I'm spending on those vending machines or laundry or whatever, because even though I've got my own laundry machine that I take with me, I don't always remember to bring detergent or I run out. So those little prescription bottles, really helpful. And of course, Mel Mel's saving for the week, so he's going to need a bottle that's bigger than a prescription bottle. So that's just my travel trick. So, yeah, so I guess we sort of have two different themes that we can go with. One is talking about the frugal living, since we've got some experts in here, and the other is doing some travel. So, Gloria, if you're watching, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask you to shoot specific questions in by Twitter. And that way, just send me those DMs. And otherwise, we'll just talk about whatever's on people's minds. So, yeah. Patricia, have you got any kind of saving jars on your channel? If so, I'll pull those up. Laurel, if you have any suggestions for making them, holler, and we'll talk about that. And Melissa. There you go. And Melissa, I saw your little boy's haircut. That is so cute. And speaking of frugal living, I found something out the other day that I was excited about, and that is Great Clips will honor, at least up here, they'll honor competitors' haircut coupons. So that helps, especially if you like somebody at Great Clips. So that's nice. I'd actually come across a coupon for a free haircut, but did not necessarily like the way they cut my hair last time. So I'm saving it. And then that way I don't have to pay for it. Still want a tip. Always tip. And so Patricia, going back to the bottle, says, no, I'm just using the idea. There you go. Well, you might have something up sometime. And yeah, every bit of change helps. One thing that was frustrating for me, though, when I tried to accumulate change over about the $20 mark, because I always take at least $20 on a road trip in just change, unless it is going to be a longer trip than usual. So, like with Alaska, I took like $40 worth of change in my little prescription bottles. But beyond that, when you go to cash it in, hey, Amber, how are you? But beyond that, when you go to cash it in, my silly bank won't take it unless everything is rolled in those little paper wrappers. And even then, they charge. And we have Coinstar and so forth around here, and the charges are about the same. So it's like I'm saving money with change, and then I'm like paying money to cash it in, which just irritates me. So now I'm learning when I go to the grocery store, if I have a bunch of change, I'm like, hey, can I turn this into dollars? So, but it just frustrates me that you're spending your money to get money. It's like going and needing to take $5 out of an ATM and finding out that you're paying a $2.50 for an ATM fee and a $2.50 fee at that particular ATM, and you wind up spending $5 to get 20. But we do this all the time. Mel, do you have any good ideas for avoiding that? Because there are free ATMs, but sometimes your bank still sticks you. Amber, what have you been up to? And there's Karen for you. Hi, Karen, and welcome. Oh, Amber says that she and John are both sick. Amber, I'm sorry. You're not supposed to be sick. That's a no-no. I hear you sigh. You went to the emergency department the other day. Are you feeling any better after going? I hope you're feeling better. And Mel says he doesn't have any great ideas on saving ATM fees. Darn! If you come up with any, let me know, and I'm not kidding on that. Amber says she's still sick and it's coming back, that she has a bad bug. Wow. Amber, I'm sorry. You guys have had it rough. First with the car and so forth, being sick, and then John being so sick, and then more car problems. Let's see, Frugal Granny's Creation is saying, hey, Gayle, can you see this message? I'm not seeing all my comments. Yes, Frugal Granny, I actually can see it. So. And Karen says, put it on live chat, not top. I can't talk. Put it on live chat, not top chat at the top of the chat, at the chat. Of course, it does make me wonder if maybe it's not, maybe it's the computer. I mean, maybe it's YouTube and not just my computer. I don't know. And Amber says, my bank refunds me my ATM fee. USAA is a great bank. Yes, it is. If you're fortunate enough to qualify for them, I have not heard anything negative about it ever. Yeah, Karen, it really was like a tongue twister. I'm not sure I ever got it out well. I'm still, would you believe my screen has still not loaded? How crazy is that? Yeah, that's the thing about medicine. You pay, it's incredibly expensive, but you have to have it to get well. And pharmaceutical companies know it. So, are there any, sometimes places will give you like $10 off or something if you change pharmacies. And I know we all hate to change pharmacies, but that can be helpful. Let's see, I've got a tweet coming in. Gloria is asking, Gloria, what are you asking? I'm reading it and I'm confused. Gayle, frugal equals camper van, how you set up inside van. Oh, Gloria, are you asking how I set up the inside of the van on a low budget? Let me know if that's what you're asking. Because what she's done is she sent me a text with a lot of abbreviations in it, and so I have to decipher. I think that's what you're asking, Gloria. And there's really no special thing that we did. And yeah, Laurel with Frugal Granny's Creations and Melissa with Frugal Living. If you guys want to jump in, Mel, if you have any ideas. Gloria, what we did on the van camper is, of course, we got it so we could travel less expensively. And instead of doing the high hotel bills, that's why we got it, because we were looking at the hotels and what we had been spending. And even with the higher cost in gas, because the van doesn't get the same kind of gas mileage that the PT Cruiser did, even factoring in that, it still saves me a lot of money, because instead of going to a hotel, I can just pull into a Walmart parking lot or a truck stop, or national park, state park campgrounds. As far as the inside, what we did was we used the least expensive paneling possible, and we recycled a lot of materials. So, like for example, the sink that we've got in there, and I'll do a band thing on it with a band tour so you can see it later. But the sink that we have in there is actually a chafing dish pan, a small chafing dish pan that we had left over from a chafing dish that broke. So I couldn't use the chafing dish anymore, but I had these pans. So using one of those was really helpful. Then we found out that when we went to put the plumbing assembly, we got it for the drain. And then we found out that instead of buying a special hose that came with the assembly, we could use a hose from something else that I already had to drain the water out. So those are a couple of things that we did just right off the bat. Everything else has been like, I'm going to use Laurel's idea to put the draft block on the back of the door, and might use a pool noodle on the side. And that, of course, blocks the heat, so I don't have to spend as much actually on solar, because I don't have to have solar panels that are quite as large, which for me is a big thing, because I need to save money for Alaska, but I also need those batteries to go as far as possible, and we're getting a second battery. So if I have to keep spending out extra money, extra energy to heat and cool, then I'm going to have to get another panel and another battery. Whereas if I can keep some of that draft out, I can save a little bit. So let's see, going back to, and honestly, Gloria, if that doesn't answer your question, shoot me another DM. Let's see, Laurel says, what do you do to handle negative comments? It depends on what they are. If somebody's just being a jerk, I'll usually let the comment ride, because they're showing the world what a jerk they are. It doesn't really fall back on me. If it's something direct, like they're going to do grievous bodily harm, then I'll flag those and put those on private. So it just depends on what kind of comment it is. So, how do you all deal with negative comments? Because it's something that if you're on YouTube, you're at some point you're going to get a negative comment, and sometimes it's a little frustrating because you'll have somebody come through and they'll just troll you, and so all of a sudden you've got 20 or 30 negative comments or 20 or 30 thumbs down that just appear. But here's the thing: if you flag them with YouTube and YouTube knows the account or whoever it is that's doing it, then once that person has action taken against their account, then that whole series disappears. So, but as far as negatives, and you guys can correct me if I'm going to say something wrong here, but as far as negatives, as far as I know, those thumbs down and those negative comments still count as interaction. And so, what YouTube is looking for on your channel is interaction. So, and that's kind of why, I mean, honestly, if somebody's going to hate, they're going to hate. And if they've got that kind of attitude, there's nothing you can do about it except just let them, and then if it's real bad, flag them. Let's see. Amber says, frugal negative comments, easy. I time people out, and if it keeps up, I block them. Yeah, that's on a live stream. And if somebody comes in here acting like a jerk, Amber is on them. And Amber says she gets solar panels dirt cheap. Mel says good advice. Frugal Granny says, oh, thank you, Amber. I had to ask this question 5 times before it shows up. Karen says block the user sometimes. I've done that a couple of times. And Frugal Granny, I'll show you by timing you out, but I'm nice. Okay. You please be nice in here, okay? Unless somebody comes in which case you can take out the trash for me. Mel says, I usually address them according to what was said, and sometimes I really don't need to get too deep into it because YouTube has tools to combat negative comments, especially on live streams. Yeah, live streams, it's really easy. And I will sometimes give a warning before they're blocked, unless Stellar, Amber, Joe, Melissa, any of my moderators get to it, Granny Monster. Sometimes I'm getting that warning out of my mouth, and the issue has been resolved because of my moderators. And Frugal Granny says, oh, that's what I want to know. So, yeah. So, and Laurel, I'm going to make you, if I haven't already, well, it won't be on this channel. If I can ever get back in on a live stream when my browser is acting right, I'll make you a mod. So, oh, wait a minute. It may be acting better. Let me see. Mel, I'm going to toss you a wrench too. No, I'm not. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm going to, Granny. Let's see. There you are. Granny, you should have a blue wrench by your new channel name. And Mel, I'm going to toss you one too, I think. If that works. So Laurel and Mel, if you'll type in just a little something so I can see if that worked or not, because my browser just came up. And Mel, you're right. Good mods are at the heart. Yay! Okay. Laurel's Frugal Granny's Creations is now moderating. Good. Good. Yep. I see it. So that's a good thing. Mel says, I hope it worked. It did. Yay. All right. We are now cooking with gas. Probably. I don't know. And it's weird. My computer has not acted up all day. And I had at one time, getting ready for this presentation Sunday, I had like 10 tabs open and several different programs from Word, PowerPoint, and graphic software, all kinds of stuff. But no. And Laurel says, hi, Tomlin. He is a handsome dude. Yeah, he didn't come in here, though. He just stuck his nose at the door and turned around. I think he's getting wise to the fact that I have a camera and I'll turn it around and point to him because he does not like cameras anymore. When he was younger, it was like he would ham it up. Oh, Amber says just don't drop the wrench on your foot. Smarty pants. Smarty pants, I tell you. So, yeah. See, I was kind of hoping he'd come in because I know you all like seeing him, but I hear him tiptoeing back this way. So maybe he'll come in. No, you haven't seen him come on because he just came and he just stuck his nose in the door and he saw my live streaming setup and he just turned around and went right back out. Kind of like what he did on the video I did about how to stay warm in a camper van when I was talking about the Mr. Buddy heater, which is like one of the most awesome things on the planet. He did his little loop and he started to come toward me and he looks and he just turns around, just keeps on walking. So, and Laurel says, love it, Granny. I mean, love it, Amber. So, yeah, Amber's sharp. She's quick with the whip. And I'm looking at Laurel's. Shoot. Sorry, Laurel. I'm looking at Gloria. I'm also looking at the screen and you're on it. So if Tomlin will come in, Laurel, I'll put him on the camera for a second. Gloria, you're asking about the curtains in the van. Okay, what I did on the curtains on the van to keep them less expensive is I used some black cloth that I got for 40% off at Hobby Lobby. One little trick about Hobby Lobby is they usually have the fabric at 30% off, but if you go online, there's a 40% off coupon. And so if you ask them, they'll go ahead and take that fabric to 40 off. And I also did some price shopping to compare like Joann's and Walmart and so forth because I use black duck cloth and they had the best price. So I combined the price comparison with asking for that little extra discount. And that's how I did it. Plus, I already had the Reflectix because I padded it, kind of like you would a quilt. And so essentially the quilt sandwich was done with the Reflectix and the black was sewn on or over it. And so I already had the Reflectix. But if I didn't, I would have tried to look for discounts, check online, do Amazon. I do Microsoft rewards, usually used to be Bing rewards. And so with that, and you guys might be interested in this, your searches can earn points and then you can cash those points in for either Amazon gift cards, Walmart gift cards, Burger King, if you like that, and some others. So, Gloria, what I do is I'll use those on whatever project I'm working on because it's kind of like going back to Mel. You're talking about saving money. That's kind of like found money because I'm just searching online. I'm doing what I would do anyway. And I usually wind up getting enough points to get about one a month. So that's a $5 off coupon. You save a couple of 3 of those, and it really, you can feel that impact a little bit more than you can with the $5 from the reward points. So let me get back to the chat here. Gloria, again, if that doesn't answer your question, shoot me another one. Are you, let me ask, Gloria, are you working on a van? You talked about it once before. So let me know that too. Okay. Let's see. Karen said winches with wrenches. That's cool, as in young women. There you are. Laurel's asking Mel what kind of creations he makes. And Karen for you says it has 2 definitions. Oops. Yeah, I caught that. And Amber says her poor hubby is coughing his lungs up. Aw, I'm sorry. And Laurel's saying, oh, that's good idea, Gayle, so the fabric doesn't fade. Not so far. It hasn't. We did this. I want to say 2016, because we tried it for a while before we went to Alaska last, and we went to Alaska last in 2017. And so far it hasn't faded. But part of what may keep them from fading is they're going in the side windows and back windows on the van. So you've got some UV protection from those windows. So that could be what helps keep it from fading. So it's kind of nice because you can still spot clean it if you need to. Or I have heard from talking to somebody out in the parking lot at Walmart, and you can learn a lot from the Walmart parking lots. Just saying. And some of it is even usable. So in talking to this guy at the Walmart parking lot, he said that he felt like if it got dirty and I needed to, then I could probably hose it off. But honestly, probably if I needed to clean it, what I would probably do is rip that seam and slide the Reflectix off and then throw it in the washer. That's just me. Frugal Granny is saying that's terrible, Amber, praying he feels better. Yeah, me too. Amber, there's some recipes online for cough medicine that might help. I don't know how you are about alcohol, though. I'll flip you a link over later when my computer kind of finishes its little tantrum because it's still doing that again, or it's doing that again. But Popcorn Sutton, if you want to look it up, had a cough medicine. And let's see, Amber says, we bought some Omni stuff. It's supposed to clean tea for drug testing, but we brought it to clear any toxin in our body so we can get better faster. We hear it helps. Okay, good luck with that. I've never heard of that, so good luck. Anything that'll help. Life is too short to be sick. Okay, Amber says, I like moonshine and bourbon. Okay. Well, you can probably Google it, Popcorn Sutton cough recipe. I've not tried it myself, but I've talked to several people who swear by it. Next time I get bronchitis, it's what I'm going to try. And Laurel says, yes, that makes sense, Gayle. Yeah. Yeah, because there's nothing really with the Reflectix and the cloth, there's nothing really to ruin. So I guess I could hose it off, but and I'm assuming that it's going to have to dry really well before I put it in the back glass, because that could make it fade. So I don't know. But so far, so good with him. And let's see what she's tweeted here. Okay. She just sent me another DM. Gloria, thank you. And I hope you have a good day too. She sent me 2 DMs in back to back. She says, I hear you going back on the speaking circuit. If you come near me, I want to come see you. And the second is, I've got to run. You all have a good day. So Gloria is wishing everyone a good day. Thanks, Gloria. Bye. No. And Gloria apparently has one of those little flip phones, so she can see it and hear it, but she can't respond to chats. So Amber says in our area, 3 churches are closed until further notice because of widespread illnesses. Aw. It's a shame, but that makes sense. Same reason schools close with with flu. If you get in an enclosed area and one person gets sick, everybody's going to get sick. No point in sharing it. The good news is there are coupons for cough medicines in the paper a lot now. So anyway, so beyond the flu, how is everyone doing? And beyond bronchitis. And my computer, I'm going to try to go ahead and open it and see what happens. Open up a tab. The other day I was having all kinds of problems with my computer, and come to find out it was trying to download an update while I was trying to live stream. So I had incoming and outgoing too well. I hate updates. And I thought I had all of the automatic updates shut off, and then I find out I don't. Yeah. Ah. Okay, well, this looks like it's not going to do. Oh, well. Oh, all right. Laurel says that she takes, and I have no idea how to pronounce it, L-Lysine, lysine. She says it's an essential amino acid that you need. It cleanses your body and prevents cold sores also. Okay. And Amber says that Omni makes my pee yellow like a crayon. It's wired stuff making my body feel different, but I reckon that means it's working. So it may be. I don't know anything about either one of those products, but I hope it's working. I hope something's working. This is not a good time of year to be sick. No. What? You want to come in here? You want to come in? What do you want? You don't have to sit down right there. You can come in. I don't know what he's doing. I hear him at the door. Amber says, I take the L-Lysine too. It's good stuff. See, you can come in. Silly. Come here. Your fan club is waiting on. Oh, you want up there? You can go. Come on. You can hop up. No? Okay. See? Yeah, hi, say hi, Tomlin. You gonna say hi? Yeah. Are you even going to look? Okay. That's it, huh? Whoops. Now I've got this. There. Okay. Oh, you're coming around this way now. Okay. See, they'd really rather see you than me. Okay, that's it. He's like, I am done. So you all who asked to see Tomlin, there he went. Amber says there's Tomlin. Hey, buddy. And Laurel says she did 8 loads of laundry, cleaned the kitchen counters, did dishes, cleaned the bathroom, went and signed my recertification. Amber says we need to get better so we can clean house better. Yeah. So what did you sign a recertification on? You're on my feet. You don't even care, do you? Don't hit my tripod. Okay, he's hitting my tripod. Sorry, folks. My feet will not get cold. He's sitting here on them. Yeah. He's wanting something. I don't know what. Laurel has said, Gayle, the S in lysine is pronounced with a Z. Oh, so it's lysine. Hopefully that's it anyway. What? Sorry about that. Laurel saying hi, Tomlin. And you are saying goodbye. Okay. Goodbye. Okay. He's gone now. Sorry, folks. Oh, well. It was good to see him while it lasted, I guess. So, yeah. The joys of having a sweet dog. I actually put in my presentation that I'm doing Sunday that I'm owned by the cutest service dog in the world and plopped his picture up. So we'll see how the presentation goes. I know there's going to be at least one good spot in it because I figure everybody will at least either laugh or go, aw, when I show Tomlin. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that I can embed sound so that when I show his picture, the sound will say, aw, something like that. So there's surely, this is not an original thought, and surely there's a plug-in for music or something out there. I just have to find it. So, yeah. It's got to be there somewhere. And let's see. Colin Mel said hi to you, and Amber says, tell John I said hi, brother. Mel said he's still in the background editing videos. Thank you very much for coming out and hanging out today, Mel. I really appreciate it. Amber, I'll have to tell John later. He's gone to meetings right now. He'll be back about half an hour. So, which means I'll have to go and start getting dinner ready because we got to eat early because he'll have another meeting later this evening. So, yeah. So there's got to be some kind of plug-in where I could add music and have that little file. I just thought would be cute. Could be an interesting presentation because it's on social media. And what I'm finding out is I speak more of a blog, tweet, and pin language than a lot of other people. So And you guys probably have this happen too, where you're just talking and you're rattling off things that other people have no clue about. So I've got to figure out kind of what they know versus what I'm talking about. So that should be putting that together is going to be really interesting. Mel says, no doubt you would do the same for me. I would hope so. Oh, well, that's good, Laurel. She says her apartment complex gets subsidies for those who qualify. That's good. That's good to know, Amber. Moonshine Bird's going down, but by the peach flavor, it's good stuff. It's just 4 shots, and I'm good for the day. It's stronger than bourbon. Okay. What? Oh. I'm going to have to let Tomlin go out and take care of Tomlin. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. I might pop back on later this evening when John goes out to his last meeting. I don't know. Probably I'm 50-50. We'll see how it goes. But thank you all for coming and hanging out today. Sorry to have to let him take care of business, but I really appreciate seeing everybody and talking to you, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all out about and online. So bye.